How do you not have those materials? I've had every single thing for that guy. Also, I finished
Because
yesterday and I started like 2 days later than you.
because I make food for the battle pass,
Why do you make
and
food for the battle pass?
because it helps get the battle pass up quicker.
I've never. Oh yeah, right, because you run out of battle. You fail to get the battle pass sometimes.
I also kind of like healing food and revive food.
Is your skill issue?
When I die doing the fucking ice boss every week. So I don't have any eggs and I don't have any chicken. Now chicken
I
is
don't
easy.
remember him even asking for chicken.
It hits random for everyone.
Oh, I see. He didn't ask me for any chicken. I was confused. I was waiting every day for the chicken. He never asked me for chicken.
You were waiting for it? For real?
Yeah, because you told me that he asked for chicken. And so I was like, oh, is today the day that he's gonna ask for chicken? And he never did.
He picks there's like 7 different options and it's random every single day for your instance of Genshin.
Was your chicken up to Pollo standards?
Yeah. So I I had the chicken one 3 times.
What? Your chicken must have really been up to Pollo standards if he asked for it 3 times.
And now I gotta find fucking eggs and I don't know where they are. And you can't buy eggs.
So I put in the stream I put in the stream title Ineffa is not a must pull, and people are really taking exception to that. Oh, come on, guys. You know she's not a. If not, come on. Are we really gonna go there? Don't just
Yeah.
blindly get characters. You have to always pull with a plan. Even in Effa.
She's not an Ineffa for you. Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna go find eggs. I swear to God, if this isn't an if I have to go do eggs again tomorrow, I'm gonna be pissed.
why would she not be a must pull? Because plenty of accounts would be better off focusing on Bloom or Zibai pullers. There's plenty of accounts that would be better off pulling other things. How could she be a must
So you're
pull?
live now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You didn't tell me.
I did.
What?
I'm pretty sure I did. I am sick though, so I could have, you know.
Like told me in your mind.
Yeah, that's possible.
I'm also like me, so you could have told me and I like didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's also possible. Who's better for Flint's, Columbina or Ineffa? Ineffa for sure. Ineffa is definitely a must pull for people um,
Lynn's Max?
who want to Flynn's Max. Yeah, but did I say that Ineffa is not a must pull for people that want to Flynn's Max? No, I said she's not a must pull.
Well, technically she's a must pull for Flynn's Maxers.
Yeah. Is there a character that is a must pull then? No, of course not. I think must pull is a stupid name. I do think that Kazuha was a must pull though back in the day. Like, basically, you could not imagine an account that would not be much better off with Kazuha. Jello, are you sick? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like DMing him. I wanna do exploration on stream. I wanna do exploration. Jello, I don't care that you're sick. Go
That's
live.
true. That's true.
And so now we're here. You're welcome.
Does giveaway include Ineffa? Yeah. No, because I think Ineffa's bad because I said she's not a must pull, so I will not pull Ineffa for you. That's not true. You can choose Ineffa or you can even save for Zibai, but don't tell anyone that.
I thought it was the Columbina giveaway.
I don't understand why. What do you guys think a must pull means? Doesn't must isn't it like self-defined?
I think
Like,
must pull depends on your account.
yeah. Must pull
Maybe,
means
maybe.
they're a meta pull for every account. That's what a must pull means. That every account that's focused on meta should pull this character. That's just demonstrably not the case with Ineffa, I think.
Are people raging already?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, let them rage, I guess. Like,
You know what? I considered the old Jello would have been way worse. The old Jello, I didn't actually consider this, but in my head I was like, it'd be a funny title. Ineffa's overrated. That would be a funny title.
and it's true.
And it is true. But people don't use overrated that way.
Is Columbina must pull? No. Bro, why are people still asking this question?
Yeah, no characters must pull. Which characters must pull? No characters must pull. It's very account
I
dependent.
feel like Movica on release was close to a
Oh
must
yeah.
pull.
Yeah. Moika, I would say Moika was a must pull. Yeah.
Not anymore though.
Moika on release. No, not anymore. Yeah. Moika on release was a must pull. So far, no one in Nod Cry. I'd say Farina was a must pull. Nahida was a must pull.
I mean, if you count clearing Stygian Onslaught, maybe
Kazuo was a must pull.
Scoffia. So.
Yeah. I don't like to consider this shell
Mhm.
too much.
Okay, Yulan was never a must pull, but she was you are never
She's
gonna
pretty
regret
close.
getting this character ever in all time since the day she came out pull.
In retrospect, she was a must pull for how strong she ended
Yeah.
up being. Like on
Yeah.
on release, in retrospect, she was a must pull. So the must pulls were Kazuha, Yelan in retrospect. You couldn't have known at the time, but in retrospect, Yelan, Nahida,
Oh, I think Zhongli was also
Farina.
kind of a must pull at one point.
Really?
I mean, I guess you could just dodge, but he was like he was like best in slot on so many teams. I swear to God, like
Yeah.
maybe it's just my
I didn't
perspective
really
because I
play
feel
in
like every
1.0.
character that I wanted Zhongli on the team because I had Yoimiya and I had Zhao, and at the time he used Zhongli.
I don't think so, personally. But
Venti was a must pull on release.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Fuck Venti.
Fuck Venti.
Not in a fun way.
Yeah.
So the must pulls were Venti, Kazuha, Yelan, Nahida, Farina, Mawika. Okay, the thing about it is, if you want to play like DPS Columbina, for example, you're actually better off getting her Columbina's weapon than you are getting Ineffa for that team. And yeah, Columbina and Ineffa can wheelchair a lot of old characters, but I don't think that that's like a reason to get a character. Ineffa is very flexible, so like if your goal is like team flexibility and making a lot of fun teams, then sure, I could see her being a must pull for sure. And if you play Flynn's, definitely Ineffa is a must pull. But other than that, like if you're if you play Nefer, why would you get Ineffa? No. If you play Columbina DPS, you could, because it's still nice to have the shield, but I wouldn't say it's like mandatory. And then if you play Zibai, you definitely don't need to get Ineffa. So no. Is the title rage bait? No. If you want to get one lunar team, and your lunar team is Nefer or Zibai, then you absolutely don't need an Ineffa. Come on, let's be real, guys. Are you excited for Barca? Woof woof. See, I didn't do anything differently, and we're now getting both chats in the chat, so that's good. Is Zibai
Nice.
good without Columbina? If you get cons on Zibai. And she's like okay without Columbina. I have no Notcry characters. Should I still get Columbina? Nah.
No.
Unless you're gonna get Notcry characters. But Llama's a must pull. We're not gonna talk about Llama until you can actually get her. In all the content creator experience videos I've seen, no one really talked about how she did with Nilu. There's not really anywhere to test with Nilu. Like, until we get yeah, now that we have the test dummy thing, maybe it'd be okay. I mean, but regardless, she's great with Nilu. Even if people didn't test it. It's tough because you really want C1 Llama.
Should I build a second Fav, Fav catalyst?
I don't think so. When do you think a Scoffy rune will happen? It's supposed to come next patch. Wonder how many Fav catalysts I have.
The patch after Columbina's patch. Because
I
next
only
patch
have...
is technically Columbina's patch. You exist in the future.
I only have one Fav catalyst built, and I have never
but you
found
have
myself wanting
signature
more.
weapons. You have literally every signature weapon, including
You have literally every signature weapon.
You stopped getting support weapons after Lauma, okay?
Lauma.
So you can't even speak, okay?
Lauma.
The only thing I'm thinking about is like potentially if I need to use Janyun and Columbina at the same time.
Columbina uses
Most
prototype
likely,
Ember.
she doesn't. Let's be real. She uses Fav.
Let's be real. You don't use Shenyan and Sijin.
Let's be real. We use Janyun in IT though.
Focus your resin on things that you're actually going to use, bro. And of course Columbina can use prototype in IT. It's only in Stygian that she can't use prototype Ember.
But then what is my Barbara gonna use?
I have perception.
What is that? Literally, what is that?
I'm just kidding. It's a meme weapon. Normal and shard attacks have a 50% chance to fire a bolt of perception, dealing 240% attack as damage. The bolt can bounce between enemies a maximum of 4 times. This effect can occur once every 12 seconds.
Are you happy?
Barbara doesn't need a weapon. Am I happy? I'm pretty happy. I'm a little sick, but I'm pretty happy. Can you show your Skirk build? Skirkle Bloom. The goblet is so tragic. I've crafted more goblets, and they've all been worse.
I bet it's not even that tragic.
Your beard looks nice, thanks.
Oh my god, the gooning starts.
Wait, how do I have so much crit damage? What the fuck?
I hate Durin. Well, I don't hate Durin, but I hate like listening to him speak and exist. And I really like Destroy though.
Why Yelena's instead of Farina, so I can do these. Wee. Can Farina do these?
Zibai. Look at this. I'm streaming.
Oh wait, hold. Hold. It's trash. It's not a 4-line start. Doesn't have EM.
It's my
trash.
only. It's literally my only defense. No crap.
I'm kidding. It looks great. Farina can walk on water though. When do you need to do that?
I hate you.
Also, Skirk can walk on water. Kinda. Why do you hate me? What did I do?
That's not walking on water. That's swimming.
I know, but I... fuck you. Look. Whee! Usually that's enough. Oh, I totally missed it. Fern and Green resubscribed for 4 months at tier 1. Literally my new favorite person. Thank you very much.
You think that the angry April should be the voice of the Cryo Archon? What? What?
Is Flint's better than Nefer now? No, they're all the same. They're all the same. Nefer, I think Nefer has slightly higher DPS potential, especially when you consider crowns. Flint's is easier to play, and Zibai is 4-star RNG. Yay! So all three are the same.
Better be ready to get on stream ASAP the morning
when I wake up.
Live.
Okay, that's fine. It's a Tuesday. Yeah, no problem.
It's a Tuesday.
What's wrong with how I say Tuesday?
You do kind of say it weird. Wait, say it again.
Tuesday.
Okay, that was more normal, but you were hesitant that time.
Tuesday. But that's me being silly.
No. You like extra pronounce like the T, and then you put like a W in there. Like
you say it's so weird for real. I was being silly, okay?
No, say it for real. Say it.
I can't say it for real now. Now that we've talked about it.
Tuesday.
Can you enter the giveaway multiple times? I'm pretty sure that's against the rules.
He's not pretty sure. He is certain it's against the rules.
Also, you can't enter multiple times. Both like physically and mentally. Yeah. It's not letting me monetize my stream and I'm pissed. It says changes saved, but the changes don't save. Fucking YouTube is terrible. With that moment, my kids got into K-pop Demon Hunters somehow.
Oh no.
And now the song is stuck in my head.
I don't know anything about K-pop Demon Hunters except for that they're K-pop and they're Demon Hunters.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. It's pretty much exactly what you'd expect. One of the songs is pretty catchy.
Do you want to see me try and get golden true pieces?
Yeah, okay. Did you know you have a top 1% client? Yeah, it's at like a top 0.7%, I think. It's my best built character. I was rewarded for farming echoes. Wait, do those kids? I have today's babies. Oh, hello.
Does being sick make you like more cringe or something?
Oh yes, definitely. Sick or drunk. Sick or drunk will do it.
What?
I promise I'm not drunk.
Can I even use this? Like
EM? Yeah. EM Farina used to be good. You got it like 2 years too late.
Okay, but not nonsense. As an offset, who's useful on? Offset.
It used to be good on official as well. Because it's good for aggregate official, but aggregate official is not good anymore.
Okay, think about people who don't use this set.
Oh, you want it? I thought you said not offset. That's my bad. Who uses it in EM sounds on your account?
No, in general.
Never.
Yeah.
Lauma.
She wouldn't use it though. Because she wants ER more than she wants crit.
Lauma. Thank you, Bahamian.
Wow, you're so bad
Literally
at
my new
answering
favorite
that
person.
question.
Like who will use it?
Yeah.
I
got shit.
I don't have any like I just don't have like the mental capacity
Okay, let's see.
to think of
Let's
the
go
character to
through
think of what
the
characters
technically.
are. Like Moika.
Oh yeah.
Perfect Moika piece.
Marika?
Marique. It's a perfect piece for Marique. Oh, I'm covering you with chat again.
Yeah. I don't know how you keep doing that. Can't you see all of it?
No, I don't have that chat on my main screen.
Why can't you just put me on the stream and not in the main on your screen?
Oh, because I don't know how to do that. Also, I want to see what you're doing. Also, I guess that would be better.
Oh, okay. I'll hate them piece. If anyone played him anymore.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Ryo, if he did melt. I probably Arlecchino if she's doing melt.
She prefers attack actually.
Always? Never?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Well, Mavika.
Yeah. Moika and Nefer. It's a perfect Moika piece because it has attack percent too, yeah. Melt Mia. Jello. Hi. Yeah, Miko can use that EM Sans. Can't she though? Can she though?
Basically, it's useless.
What do you mean? It's the best Sans for the best character in the game until next patch. Do you think Columbina is useful without any non-card DPS? Columbina is useful if you have either Ineffa or Lauma. Which character is a must pull for Sinomaxers outside of Columbina and Ineffa? Lauma.
Is that the full team?
Yeah. I don't have any non-card.
I don't trust anything that's coming out of your mouth right now because you seem like too much of a meme lord right now, and I don't know what's going on.
I'm being serious.
Weird.
I'm being serious. Jello, who's your favorite character?
I'm being serious.
Okay, you're being mean.
What? For real?
What? No. Oh. Can Zibai surpass Mav?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Benefa is Ineffa plus Mina? Okay.
Wait, I thought I did that.
How is Dawning Frost on Columbina? It's probably pretty good for DPS, Mina. But it's crit rate, right? Who's the best sustain for Zibai? I think Goro should be enough, to be honest. She has a lot of defense, and Goro a little bit of healing. I think Goro should be enough.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. If you really need to slot in a healer for like aggressive enemies, then maybe Dahlia or something.
Wait, I thought I got.
Oh no, Ineffa. If you don't, Ineffa would be. If you don't have Zhongli.
Okay. Zibai, please, let's see how this rolls. Oh my god.
Wow, that is tragic. Wow.
You make me unlucky, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think there's any point in keeping it because it's defense main stat, so... Why am I struggling to get defense main stat?
The game knows you should have pulled Nefer, and then if you pulled Nefer, then the game would know and they would give you defense pieces instead of EM.
This is how this rolled too. It's not great.
Yeah. Like, it's not the worst because EM is at least something, but it's definitely not.
But I have this.
Should I get C0
And I
R1
have this.
Columbina, Columbina C0 R0 to Ineffa? I already have Lauma. I need to know your goals. Is it better to condense resin or spend normal? It doesn't really matter. What does it mean? What does it mean? Why is Ineffa not a must pull? Because I forget.
What? It's because like she's not a must pull. Like not you only need her if you play Flynn's.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I mean, if you like not cry DPSs are the best DPSs in the game, and if you have Nefer, what? How? If okay, imagine you're building a Nefer team, okay? So you get yourself a Nefer and you get yourself a Llama. Why would you pull an and you get yourself a Columbina? Why would you pull a Neffa? For what? For what reason? Let's say you have Nefer team, Skirk team, and Moika team. Why pull a Neffa? And even if you can think of a reason, she's still not a must pull. Are you gonna get the Nolet skin? Definitely not. What if you only have Llama? What if you only have Llama? For
You know what's
sustain,
funny?
get C1 Llama. That's a way better pull.
If you only have Loma,
For wheelchair, you can't wheelchair her if you're using Columbina for your Nefer team. Sorry, what?
if you only have Lama, you should get Columbina, I think.
Yeah. Nefer Flynn's after being out, which one is slightly better? Nefer has a bit higher potential from crowns, and Flint's is way easier to play, so they're both the same. Both the same. Who cares? They're so close. So is Zibai. Who could replace Nida on Nefer's team? Sucrose. Is Ineffa worth it for Rutao? I do think Ineffa is worth it for Rutao, yep. Nefer R1, Llama, Nilu C2. I'm planning to get Columbina. Also wanted an Ineffa, but I don't need anymore. Could you help out a bit? I don't know what your goals are. C0, R0, Columbina versus C6, R1, Ino. What's an R1, Ino? She doesn't have a signature weapon. What are you talking about? Is Zibai need C6 4-star? Is Zibai need C6 4-star?
Yes.
She likes C6 4-star. But you can also not use C6. You can also just not use C6 4-star and she's still good. How is Nilu, Nahida, Llama, and Columbina as a Bloom team? Nilu, Nahida, Llama, Columbina. Good. Just good luck surviving if you don't have Llama C1.
I kind of want Lama C1, not gonna lie, but I know it's a bad pull for me, and I'm not gonna do it. But just seems nice that she could heal, you know?
Lauma C1 is really only worth it if you get Llama C2.
Never.
No, Llama C2.
Oh. Or never.
No.
It's worth it for never.
I mean, it just depends on how much worth it. Orca boss. I love orcas.
What? So what? You want to play sustainless never? Sounds like cancer.
No, you can use a sustain and put that pull towards her weapon.
Let's say you're an R1 nefer.
C1 plus a sustain is a better pull than Llama C1. But Llama C1 gets you closer to Llama C2, which is a way better pull. How big is Llama C2? Gigantic. Gigantinormous. Ineffa versus Columbina for Flens. Ineffa. I don't have a single Geo DPS. I need one so that I can use him, her whenever necessary. Why do you need a Geo DPS?
This is another thing people will hold on to. I need a DPS of every element.
Yeah.
Okay,
Does he like Skirk or Diano more? You're crazy. How much better percent is Nahida C2 in Nefer Premium Team? I lost the question. Still Novelat worth pulling? No. Unless you love Novelat. Was Jello favorite character? Diano or Skirk? Bro, come on. Come on. Was Ineffa stronger than Fischl? Yes. I'm genuine, I can't tell. Bro. Come on. Yeah, never lies. I know it's Fiona. Princess Fiona. If I have C1 Llama and get Caesar or Nefer, should I just pull C2 Llama or get Nefer's open? C2 Llama. Llama. Are you guys gonna stop watching if I keep saying llama that way? Giveaway when? It's
I'm
on.
gonna
It's
leave the
gonna be on
call
call.
if you do that.
I thought you were gone. Go away. Hi Jello, first time chatting. Hi. Hi. First time chatting. As long as you keep saying Baby Beluga, right? April will definitely leave the call. For some reason, she hates it when I call him Baby Beluga. I don't know why. Baby Beluga is so good.
No, I hate it.
I know, but you're wrong.
Yeah, but it's terrible.
Yeah, but you're terrible. How is Yehoda C6?
It's just a word I don't want to hear ever again.
How is Yehoda C6 for Zibai 4th slot? Not good. How should I build Sucrose to give the most EM to Nefer Llama with lots of EM?
If your question is, how is Jehoda for my whatever, the answer is she's bad.
You both got a cold today? I don't think April has a cold.
I don't.
She's just eating food. When will we know 4 stars in Zabai's banner? When we get the banners. It's like a couple days before the banner. Congrats on 120k. Thank you, thank you.
It's actually ridiculous.
That we don't learn the banners?
Have we talked about our predictions yet?
On stream, no.
So, with Bina's banner, we're predicting that's gonna be Kiara. We were thinking Aino, but I kind of think Aino might be on Zibai's banner now. I think
Yeah,
it might make
me
more
too.
sense for her to be on Zibai's banner. And then I'm thinking maybe it's Kiara, Noelle, and Ningguang, like both of them. But I was kind of thinking if they put an Electro character, it's Beto. So those are my predictions. And then for Nene,
Nene.
it's Aino, Aluga, and Goro. Wait, that's like too good. That's
It
too
would be
good.
it would be an insane banner.
So
I don't know if
maybe
this is cheating, but there were some leaks that were pretty sus that said that it would be that though. But that's why I didn't have.
oh.
But that is what I thought. That is what I thought. But then I also thought it was too good, and they would put Ino with Columbina just to be dicks about it.
But I mean, look at Verace's banner. It happened twice.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe Zibai is the next Veresa in terms of banner construction.
But if it's not Aino, it's Dahlia for sure.
Does Dahlia? Yeah, you could. Yeah, but you'd need. I hope it's Ino. It would be so much better for her. This would make it a pretty cracked banner. C6 Ino, like if you, yeah, C6 Ino.
If you don't have Columbina, it's pretty. It's okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. And what we say on the first?
What?
What we say for Columbina's banner?
Oh, it's gonna be Kiara.
That's not her
I think
name.
it might. Kiara.
You're washed.
Cat Dendro girl. Her name is literally Kirara.
Yeah, Kirara. You said Kiara. That's from that other show.
What? What other show?
Isn't Kiara like a main character on some show?
I don't know.
All right.
And then Noelle and Ningguang is kind of what I'm thinking, but maybe they won't do both, and maybe one of them will be replaced with Beto. Either way, it's bad.
Apparently.
Apparently what?
Some sus leak said Aoife said this for the first banner.
Aoife?
Aoife official I know for the first banner. So that's a possibility, apparently.
Aoife official. And who is the third one? Who? What?
Aoife official I know for the first one.
Oh, well, they were saying I know for the second one. I don't see Aoife.
That's a
I don't
different
see
one.
Official.
There's a lot of sus leaks, and I don't trust it.
I don't believe that one. I think they're gonna put a Dendro character on the banner.
Bearded Dragon, resubscribe with Prime. Literally my new favorite person. Thank you, Bearded Dragon.
Because people are gonna want to play Columbina as a main on-field DPS. As their first character or whatever. And if there's a Dendro character on the banner, then you can play her in Hyper Bloom.
Kiara's off-field application kind of stinky, though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Alright.
It doesn't matter if it's shit. That I just still think they'll do it.
No, there's no free Beluga.
Oh my god.
They asked. What are your thoughts on Nicole being the best support for Arlecchino show in the New York Conquest trailer? I don't think that that's like... I don't think that that means that she's going to be the best Arlecchino support, but I actually do think she will be a Bennett, and then that will make her the best Arlecchino support. But I don't think it's because they showed it in the trailer. That would be hilarious. Is Llama C2 the best C2 in the game? Maybe. Malika's is still pretty
Really?
insane. Yeah. Are you playing Bina's weapon? Yeah. That is a correction for my Bina video, is that I was right about everything I said about Bina's weapon, but I left out that her weapon is really good for on-field Bina. So I will be correcting that
That's really
in...
important.
Hey. I didn't know. People are... It's still a pre-release guide. But I'll obviously add that information in the banner review and the post-release guide, etc. Pre-release guides are never going to be fully complete, so it is what it is.
Hey, look, I'm using a compass.
Wow.
Just like you want me to.
I think we'll get one more Lunar Artifact set before Cry is done for the 40% Gleaming buff. No, I don't think so. Will you pull her C1, C2, or R1 first? Basically, it's just if you want to play DPS Bina, still C2 is the best, like I said, but R1 is very good for DPS Bina. Well, maybe you could go R1 first. Will you stream on the day of Columbina release? Yes. If it's for not DPS Bina, then her weapon is basically not worth it. Will you do another guide for Ineffa? That's what I'm doing right now, kinda. I'm pretty sure that Ineffa has like the third strongest shield, right? It's Lanya number 1, then then Zhongli, and then Ineffa.
Zhongli have a stronger shield than Lanyan, actually. Like, people thought Lanyan's was better, it turns out it wasn't.
I don't know. Who's the spamming person? A lot of chats today. With C2 Lanyan's better? Yeah, that's what I thought. Does Columbina have enough damage, Hydra replication to replace Sing Chui on a Hyperbloom team with Lama, Naida, Kuki? Basically, you'll want to... They basically... And she turns it into DPS Bina. So you're using her on field. Does Ineffa work with Zibai teams better than Goro Zhongli? I would say it's worse than both, but... Well, it's a bit worse than Goro C6, and it's probably about the same as Zhongli. So much ad, take it up with Jeffy. How are you giving Columbina a giveaway through which process? Oh, that's a spammer? I mean, it's literally in the description. Why would I answer that?
Do we have any leaks about Nicole? Bro, calm down.
Please answer Psionics. I mean, it's in the description. Do you think lunar characters are going to age well? I mean, I think that they'll have. I think that they'll age fine. Yeah. I'm not as concerned as other people. Like, on one hand, it'd be harder to get team upgrades, but on the other hand, they all kind of have a fourth slot that could be an upgrade, regardless, and they just do a lot of DPS. I think lunar characters, if you don't pull Columbina, will have Jealous not in the description. The description says, enter to win a guaranteed character of your choice. Okay, so if I go to the description, if I pull this up, let me go to the description. Enter to win a guaranteed character of your choice. I log into your account on stream and make sure you get them. Or biggest pack of crystals, $99 USD value sent to your account. Only one entry per UID allowed. Winner announced on stream on Columbia release day just before the banner drops and sent to the winning email. If you don't have to be live, but you have to reply to the email within 24 hours. Make sure to like the stream. I don't know. How is that not answering the question? Bounty VB, subscribe with Prime, literally my new favorite person. Zibai is from Nodcrab at Leeway in the lore. She is from Leeway, but she is a moon, not goddess, but a moon goddess, kinda. So she has the power of the moon. What do you think if in the future Skirk gets a fourth slot? She can cross 150k mark? Oh, definitely. Moon Adeptus? Sure, yeah, Moon Adeptus. Let's go with that.
She's mooning.
Daughter of Istroth and Live on Moon. Can you suggest a song? We can put on some
Genshin music?
yeah.
Because the internet doesn't let you have fun anymore.
Yeah. At least YouTube. Twitch is okay. I only restarted playing Genshin. My only team is Navia, Shalon, and Duran, Albedo. Should I save for Varki or go for Bina and start building a second team?
Probably a second team. I mean, I guess
Varka,
Navi's
both
gonna...
of those would be a second team. I think you could, like, I think that if you have, I think that Navia team
is washed and cooked.
No, I think it's okay. Like, I would say a second team is better. I would say you get Columbina, and sometimes you could use her with Navia, but mostly you get her. If you want one of the other Nodcry DPSs, just don't get Zibai. And then you can.
Sorry, I'm meta-pilled. Don't pull Mavwika, she sucks.
Oh my god. And then you can you know, either if you want to go for, just pick your DPS that's released during Not Cry. So whether that is Varky or Flint's or Nefer or Zibai, I guess. Pick those, and then if you pick Flint, Zibai, or Nefer, then go for Columbina. And if you, although that might be tricky because Ineffa is there, so if you choose Flint's, then you're maybe kind of hooped. Otherwise, go for Varky. Is Jade Spear better than Deathmatch for Ineffa? Yes. When we'll know who won Columbina, check the description. Do you prefer Diana or Skirk? Bro. Will Lauma with two piece EM be better than the new set when Columbina's here? I think from what I've seen, it is a little bit better, yeah.
Two piece. For real?
Uh-huh. Is the buy bad or lacks DPS? No. When do you think Skirk artifact set will be added to the scam box? I don't know. I don't know why they don't add them sooner. Very stupid. It's ridiculous. It should have been this coming patch. I guess it will be the next one, but it's ridiculous.
How did that hit me? It didn't. I like it when I'm like outside of the circle, but it still says it hits me. Nice.
Yeah, that was dumb. I saw that. Congrats to 120 subs. Thank you.
Now what?
Will we get more lunar reactions? And if we do, will Columbina get updated to buff those? I think if we do, Columbina will get updated. Whether we do or not, I don't know.
No.
Artifact set for Goro, instructor. Do you know Kete? He said you were friends? Yeah. I taught him everything he knows. It's not true. But kind of true.
You taught him how to whale. You taught him how to play ZZZ. You taught him how to goon.
Okay, those three. You're right. Those three are not true.
No, that's what you taught him. What?
I taught him.
What did you teach him?
I taught him how to be a YouTubist.
Oh, fuck.
Am I cooked, or if I choose Diano?
Cooked. You're cooked. You're so cooked, bro. Fucking cooked to shit. So fucking cooked. It's fucking over, bitch. That's cooked.
True. Agreed. Is Columbina good for vape teams for off-field application? What? No.
Where do I fucking go?
Diana's goated. She's the worst character in the entire game. Wondering who to get, Ineffa or Zibai. My Columbina is confirmed. I also have Nefer team. Don't have Flynn's.
I'm pretty sure it was already going
The
this
chats
way.
are, it's already, long messages are hard to read. Chats already took it away.
You should like read them like on the actual platform.
What do you mean?
Because then you can scroll up.
I can scroll up, but I just don't want to. It's hard to find it.
Why?
Because it's annoying. It keeps moving.
Well, you can't just start someone's comment, get them all excited that their comment finally got read, and then like give up halfway and say, sorry, it moved down, you don't get a chance now. What? You can't do that.
You read it then.
I would, but I have no idea what the comment even was. Bro, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I'm going in circles. I'm gonna...
When Mualani third banner? I don't know.
Probably not this year. I don't think we're getting Natlan reruns.
I know, right? Have you already started? What?
Your period.
How good is Nefer Premium? How good is Neffa Nefer Premium Team? She's like technically the best sustain option, but it's a bit silly to do that.
How is it not this way?
How are you so bad at this?
Where am I supposed to go? There's like nothing
See, I
guiding
agree
me
with
anywhere.
I agree with Mustafa 7. April and answer some questions with Jello. Getting all high and mighty on me. Not answering any questions
I've done that
yourself.
for you before.
Huh?
I found the question you started and I finished it for you. I've done that.
I'm not asking you to do that. Well, I did ask you to do that, but you know. So Jeff said he regrets not getting Melania's other account to clear Dyer. I regret ever
But
playing Mualani.
as a viewer, I would be frustrated if you started to read my comment
Well,
and then gave up and then
I
didn't
don't do
answer
it
it.
very often, okay? Relax.
Okay,
Is this a pattern?
you've done
This
it.
is not a
Yes,
pattern.
it is a pattern actually. You've done it in multiple streams lately.
All right, well, if it's a pattern, then it should be stopped.
When you say year, do you mean through 6.x or a whole year? Yeah, we operate in Genshin years. You know, there's like school years. Well, there's Genshin years.
Take the criticism, bruh. I did. I literally did. I
You did.
said, I literally
You did.
did.
You mean there'll be another Hydro DPS to replace Nivelette soon? Actually, no, there won't. We're not getting fucking Hydro DPS. Why is Hydro limited 5-star like kind of a rare thing in this game? I'm not even joking. It's
You mean
kind of
Hydra
rare.
DPS? You mean DPS?
Just Hydro in general.
No,
Hydro limited
no,
5-star.
that's not true.
Like Kokomi, who has like okay, they come out with limited 5-stars, but they'll suck. Kokomi sucked
There
on
you go.
release.
There's
Nobody
a
got her.
there's a lot of Hydra
Ayato
limited 5-stars.
sucked on release.
It's one of the largest categories.
Sucked on release. Yelan, cracked as fuck. One of the only Hydros that matter. Nilu, nobody has her. Literally nobody has her, and she sucked for a long time. Nulette, why would you pull for that? Look at that. But he's my hyper meta, and lots of people did. Farina, broken. Except for when she wasn't, and now she's broken again. Siege Queen, what is that? Next, Mualani, nobody's pulling for her because she's jank. And now there's Columbina, which you're only getting if you have lunar characters. So like the like characters that were like good on their release. Like okay, so like Yelan, that's real, and Nivelette and Farina, those are 3 real ones, and Columbina is about to be a real one, and everything else, cringe. That's not a lot of options. You know what I mean?
I'm making a list of how many of each element. Of how many limited 5-stars are in each element.
With how important Hydro is, and how important, like, I feel like Hydro is so fucking important in the meta constantly. But it's like if you didn't get Nouvelette, you're fucked, basically.
For that certain boss you're talking about?
For like anything that wants Hydro.
What do you mean? That's so not true.
I don't have Yulan.
When have you
I don't
ever?
have.
It's so not true. I never
I don't have
used.
Yulan,
I
and I don't have
never.
Neuvillette,
I
and I've been getting
literally.
fucked by Hydro
I
constantly.
literally never use Novelet because I don't like him, and I've never
I,
ever struggled.
you also have Yulan though.
Okay, I thought you just said if you don't have Novelet, you're fucked.
I said if you don't have Neuvillette and you don't have Yulan, you're fucked. Because like, Farina alone in the current meta doesn't get you anywhere.
You also, I don't think that's true either, but you also don't have C6 Xingqiu. So sure, if you don't have any of the good 5 Hydro options, then you're fucked. Because you don't have
Yeah, why do I
anything.
have none of them? There's no way I'm pulling for Neuvillette. What is that? What is that? And then you told me to skip Yulan. This is your fault. No, okay, high key, I don't think I would have regretted getting Yulan.
You have a lot of pulls, so probably true.
But, I also don't like Yulan, so. And I don't like how she looks. But because my Xingqiu is forever not C6. I don't have anything. Whenever you need Hydro shit, I have nothing. I have literally nothing. I'm just fucking cooked. I'm just cooked when it's Hydro.
And yet you've cleared every single Stygian Onslaught Fearless.
Yeah, well, this last Fearless, I was cooked. Okay? It was Cooktown.
All right, so Hydro has the most, unless I messed this up. Did I miss
And you want to know
any?
why I was cooked? Because my Xingqiu C3.
Yeah, your Xingqiu being C3 is crazy. Did I miss any limited 5 stars? Did I put any here that weren't limited? Or run not a 5-star? Ooh, nice. I must have meant to.
Why is he there?
See Lolly. Okay.
Okay.
Mona? Did I put Mona up there? No.
She's not limited.
Sejuin? I put Sejuin there.
But did you hear what I said about not being limited?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I didn't put Mona there. I didn't realize Cryo has the second most character limited 5 stars.
Yeah, it's because it's that trash.
What's that?
Like,
What do
you know how you know how it feels like the only way you would do anything cryo shell is Skirk? And there's that many limited cryo characters in the game?
Mona's always well. Dude, we're talking about limited 5 stars, guys. Limited
Okay,
5 stars.
okay, now sort it
So
by characters that actually matter.
so Hydro has the most limited 5 stars by 2.
Yeah, but take out everything that's actually a 4-star, okay? So Sejuin, get that shit out of there. Ayato, 4-star trash.
1, 2, 3,
Kokomi,
4, 5.
washed.
There's still
Child,
6. There's still
literally a
6.
3-star. Literally a 3-star.
He is a
Tartaglia, can he
3-star.
crit? Can
I
he
don't know.
crit? No.
There's still 6 good ones, which is more than every other element has. Dendro, like Electro doesn't have 6. We take away Raiden, we take away Yai, we take away Sino. Only 4 for Cryo. We take away. Well, Cryo's gonna be in a sorry state when we take away theirs. Cryo only has 3.
You can leave Shenhe.
Well, if we leave
Shenhe's best in slot with Skirk. She can stay up there. No, not Ayaka though. Ayaka's not clearing anything.
What is Shenhe doing if she's not with Skirk and Escoffier? Come on.
Being best in slot for Skirk. You can be realistically. I don't know, like it's a best in slot. Best in slot is best in slot, right? Wait, why are you putting them back? No, Ryo sucks. Do not put him back.
I'm just putting all of them back. I think it's too. I think
No.
it's, Oh. Um, I don't know. I think Hydra still has the most
Yes,
good
Hydra
limited
has the
five
most.
stars.
Yes, okay, my point wasn't the most limited five
The
stars,
most
even though
good
that was lit.
the most good
Yes.
limited five stars.
Well, your visual doesn't help because you put the trash back up there.
Okay, fine. We'll take off the trash.
Okay, yeah, you can take Shinha off if you really want.
Like what if you? Yeah, I don't. I think it's ridiculous to leave Shenhe there.
Okay.
Geo. I don't know what to say about Geo.
Yeah, take off everything. Wait, is Ayada is God.
Ge- and then I don't know. We'll circle back to Geo. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Wait, get Sino out of there. Get Raiden out of there. Get like guy Yaya needs to go.
Um,
Okay, Nahida washed. Alhaitham washed. Everything else is fine.
the Pyros are
Okay,
all kind of still pretty much, except for Yoimiya, are all still kind of fine.
take Yoimiya off. Take what's her child girl, and let's be real, nobody's playing Linny. Is Linny? Linny's gotta be washed. Come on,
He's
Linny's
like,
washed.
if you can play him, he's like 108k DPS. It's kind of crazy.
I feel like those two are like washed.
What is the criteria for this?
Like if they have lots of washability or something.
What does that mean?
Like washability, you know?
Oh my god.
Like you wouldn't pull for them because they're washed. Because they're washed.
Are they
We
worth
haven't
pulling
we
for
haven't come back to
even
Geo. We
it?
have to come back to Geo.
Are they worth pulling for even if you don't like them? Well, if that's the category, then we have to be more strict than that.
Okay, the last category we can't see because your face is in the way and nobody wants to see your face, let's be real.
Ouch.
Okay, wait, is Ventia real? Like, is he real?
No.
Okay, then give her the
Should you
room.
pull for them
Zhao?
if you don't like them? Is that the
Fake.
criteria?
Okay, fake, fake, fake. Oh my god, it's only animals got nothing. Wait, no. Wait. Arlecchino, put her back.
So
Arlecchino,
that's
put
not the
it.
category. There's no category. There,
No,
what's
put
the
Arlecchino
category?
back.
What on earth is the What is the
I'm thinking,
category?
okay, Chaska, you can put her back. Chaska's good enough. Tier list, I don't know. Above a certain tier on your tier list.
What's the category?
What is your question? I'm
The
very confused what your
category.
question is.
I just don't understand
The category?
I don't understand how we're ranking these. I don't understand like
If
what the
they're like good,
criteria
if
they
they're
are.
good 5 stars or not.
If they're
If
good
would you say
five
it's a good
stars.
if it's a good 5 star or not?
Okay. It's very difficult.
Okay, Chiori, I feel like she's like good, but like you can't really put her up there. And Albedo, neither. Yeah. We can keep Shalonen.
Wanderer getting 97k, it's washed.
And is Nilu like real? Like is she real?
Nah. Get Utada there, Utada questionable. They have like she has like the same DPS as Arlecchino apparently. No?
Like
I don't
okay,
know.
so Mualani, like no, you don't want to pull Mualani. Wait, why is Kanich gone?
This list makes no sense.
Put Kanich back. What the fuck? And Emily.
That was from when we were doing a different category. Get Yolanda to there, bro. Everyone has their own because we haven't identified the criteria. Everyone has their own ideas because everyone's ranking it differently in their head. The criteria is arbitrary. Yeah, I'm really struggling without a criteria.
Okay, go by your tier list above a certain ranking.
All right.
But also, it's kind of like subjective, and you can kind of just get it, you know?
Well, even if you just look at, okay, the overall point was I was just trying to prove you wrong by saying that there's a lot of good limited hydro 5 stars, and you were saying no,
Okay,
there's
why would you
not,
pull? Why
and
would you
there's
pull? So those,
and there's the
so these are the
most.
ones that are like good. These ones are like
Yeah,
the good ones left.
yeah.
So why would you pull Mulan? We told everyone to skip Mulan because she's jank as fuck. Yulan, that's on me. I should have gotten Yulan like 5 years ago. Neuvillette, that's of DPS, and I'm not getting that. What is that? Farina, I have her, and I'm gonna get Columbina. So tell me, why do I struggle with Hydro then? Is it just Yulan? It's really just Yulan.
It's because you have the C3 Sing Cho. That's all. Can you update the tier list in the description of your vids? It is updated. It's just that we don't update the visual until the new patch comes out. Yeah, the problem is that you don't have C6 Sing Cho. That's the problem.
What team is she running that needs Xingqiu so bad? Well, it's just whenever there's a Hydro check, I struggle. And the latest Hydro check was Stygian Onslaught, the first boss, where I was playing Lauma, and it wasn't enough Hydro.
The injustice for Gaza is atrocious. Yeah. He should have been up there probably.
Kazuha? On the real list?
Um,
On
he's
what? What are you talking about?
like as far like
Like, you spoke too fast. I didn't know what the comment was, so I don't know where Kazuha should have been in what?
he
Where should have
probably should
Kazuha
be
been?
up there with he probably should be on like the good character that we were just doing.
Oh.
Like he could
No, I
probably
don't think
go.
so.
No.
No, he's bad. Why would anyone get Kazuha? Like, just get Shilonen. If that's the kind of character you're looking for, get Shilonen.
Yeah, there's just not enough criteria on this tier list. I need I need criteria. I need criteria.
Okay, well, my point was it kind of feels like the game sometimes is like have Neuvillette or Yelan or get fucked. And I don't have either, so. Back to this
I hear
puzzle.
you. I hear you. And as I said, you only feel that way because you only have C3 Sing Cho.
Yeah.
But you're trying to play teams that need Hydro.
I like can't do this. I don't
True.
know where it's supposed to go. Like, this is the end, and it just is like a box. I have Yulon and Nuvolette, and I barely use them. I guess it depends on what you're trying to do.
I also barely use Yolanda and Novelette. Let me see my
Well,
Stygian clears.
you have every single shill character that to exist.
Yes, but I generally clear Stygian with my favorite characters. I don't really clear them with the shell. Unless Skirk is shell. Because she's strong. That's the other problem, is you don't have Skirk.
But that's not a hydro check.
Yeah, but it works on a lot of the hydro check things. And sure it is. What do you mean? She's hydro cryo teams. Okay, I used Yulon there.
But use Yulon, yeah.
No Yulon. Only one hydro, and it was just Farina. I used Yulon there. I used Yulon there. And only one hydro was just Farina. Okay, a decent bit of Yulon. This was the saddest one for me, where I had to use Natlin Shill with a team I didn't like. This I consider this a failure. Although I was
Why?
able to beat the
Because you wouldn't
Papilio
have
with
gotten
Skirk.
Cheska?
Yeah. But I was able to beat the Papilio with Skirk. I should have redone this with Skirk, Papilla, and then Woolani on the turtle.
You could have used Mavwika for the Netland Shield, it just would have been harder.
I also don't want to do that. That would also be a failure.
Why?
I don't
You
like
wouldn't have pulled Mavwika?
not DP, not Sea. I don't know. I wouldn't have liked using DPS Moika. Can I play Charlotte with Skirk? You can, but she doesn't really do all that much since Escoffier is already healing, and she's not a very good substitute for Escoffier.
But you did that one clear with Veresa, would you have gotten Veresa?
No, but I also did this with Clorand. That just happened to be the faster time.
But talking about the next boss.
Sorry?
Talking about the next boss, I'm fucked.
Yeah. I was trying out the next boss a little bit more with Skirk, and I was able to get... I think I can do it with Skirk, but it's really hard. I do not like that boss. I do not like it, not one little bit.
It shouldn't be hard. I feel like it's too hard. You just, like...
Wasn't
it hard
it
with
could be. It could be that I'm just bad. And also, like, the account that they give us is shit, so... That's the other thing. The Power Crab one, yeah. Columbina Sig or save for Escoffier Sig. If you're playing DPS Columbina, then you can get her Sig. If not, then skip. Escoffier's Sig is generally skip because of Stygian. There we go for Skirk Sig, and then
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna lose money
Escoffier
because of
C1.
Fab. Because they decided to put Stygian with 0 energy, which means it's just Fab Olympics.
They don't
So
give
they're
you god
literally gonna make less
artifacts.
money.
They give you shit artifacts. You have to farm your own artifacts if you want good ones, which is why it's really hard to test like random shit, because there's only so much crafting you can do and only so many materials that you have. I've run out of Mora before trying to build lots of characters. And also, am I going to really farm for hours and hours to get a good artifact set for like Chaska? Or characters that more like characters that are not in this, like artifacts that are not in the strong box. Their attack, their feather that they give you has is it always is the same, and it's always the same feather for every single character, and it's like EM, attack percent, ER, crit rate, or some shit. Maybe it's defense instead of one of those. But you only get one crit rate roll, and it only rolls once into crit rate. And so you have to craft your own feather. What do you mean Ineffa isn't a must pull? I already spent $100 for her. Hey, just because she's not a must pull doesn't mean she's not
How have
worth
you
it for
already
your
spent money on
account.
a banner that isn't here yet?
Maybe they meant the other banner. Can Columbina help Sethos do more damage? Yeah, but I think you're gonna want. I think it's Columbina and Ineffa Llama. It's the full wheelchair. Is Skirk your favorite? Maybe. It's either Skirk or Diano. Not sure which one. Tough call. Is Llama a must pull then? No.
No.
Because if you go for Flint's and Ineffa, Columbina, why would you get Llama?
How do you clear the bloom boss if you don't have llama though?
Yeah, Llama's like a good pull, but you can do it with regular Hyper Bloom. I did it. And also, like, I don't know. Is it like, I guess if like, are we gonna, if they just like make a boss that's like super shill, is that character just a must pull now? Is that what we're saying? Just because there's so much shill?
Well, it's like depends on what must pull means. Does must pull mean this is what you need to clear Stygian? If it's so shill that you can't clear it without that character, then it's a
But
must pull
like,
to clear Stygian.
yeah, okay. But like, I guess I'm feeling like Stygian Fearless is like a bit arbitrary. Like it's a reroll you got to reroll feather. Like I know like it's a big deal for
But that's what
us
people's
because
goal are.
that's what our goal is.
Well, everyone's goal is different, but I thought that's what your account was about. Your account is meta advice for fearless, not like what is your account for menacing? Because then, if it's for
I
menacing,
just feel like
then
so
it's get
few.
what I like.
So
Then
few
you can put whatever you
people.
want.
That's not true. Menacing is hard for people, as well. I don't know. I'm okay. Let's do it. Let's do a little poll.
What's your poll? What poll on what? Do people do fearless?
Yeah.
Or if they think that.
What do you normally?
Not what you normally clear, but what your goal is, because that's what we care about. That's the information we want to know.
Okay. What are your goals in terms of Stygian Onslaught?
Oh, well, I would say, what are your endgame goals?
Okay. Well.
Like, it could be just clearing Abyss, clearing Menacing, or clearing Fearless.
I feel like we do need a separate poll for that.
Why?
Because like some people are focused on nothing, or just like theater, or like. Is menacing harder than
Abyss?
is
I don't know.
menacing harder than Abyss? Because like one option is like whatever happens happens. They don't really have a goal.
Yeah. Other / no goal. The fearless category should be fearless plus, because some people want to
Sure,
probably
fearless or
ask
higher.
like, what about dire?
Menacing. Separate Fearless and
Or I mean,
Dire.
or maybe we could put Dire as separate.
Well, there's only four. There's only four options for a poll. That's
Well,
the
what
problem.
there's Dire, Fearless, Menacing, and Other. What's the fourth? What other fourth are
A
you
bit.
talking about?
Abyss.
Well, you said, but the question at the top is, what are your Stygian Onslaught there?
But
goals?
you said okay. But you said it should be endgame goals. So I was rewriting it
Then
for that.
you didn't change that, so then I'm confused.
Sure. Well, you and chat seem to agree on endgame goals, so I was trying to rewrite it for that.
Okay. And the last one should be no goals / other, because someone will be like, "Well, I have
Yeah, I
another
already
goal,"
have.
and
I
you're
already have.
not
Yeah,
doing anything.
I already have that.
It says no clearing goals, not other.
That's the same
You
thing.
need to no, because you can have clearing goals. Like, I want to clear IT, but that's not no clearing goals. That's other.
All right. Then it should just say other then.
Sure.
Does Ineffa actually give a buff? Yep. She buffs lunar reaction. She buffs lunar charge damage. I don't know. I feel like hard is also a goal. Might be a goal because that's where the primos are for. Although hard you can just play co-op, I guess. So hard is like basically free. Isn't Stygian a DPS check? It's more of like a. It is a DPS check and a like a character check as well. Hard is just one team. Yeah, that's true. Ineffa also buff same. Yes. Yeah, hard is very, very small. What if my goal is a best 36 star and fearless? Yeah, good question.
That's on there.
Well, you can't choose two options. Then you choose. I mean,
It's-
fearless is the harder one, I guess.
Well, if you do, yeah, if you want Abyss and Fearless, then you choose Fearless because Fearless is harder. You do
What about
the hardest option.
Yeah, well, what about menacing versus 36 star? I don't know which one's harder.
I'm gonna assume a Menacing is harder.
I'm not sure. Menacing's harder for sure. Never to menacing, not a lot of 36 stars. Abyss is harder. Menacing takes 3 teams. Floor 11 is easier than menacing. That's not the question. People are split. Menacing is co-opable, is it?
No, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Ineffa is not a must pull? Nope. If you are building an Ineffa team or a Zibai team, you can absolutely get away without needing an Ineffa. What could I use instead of an Ineffa on Flint's team? I have her weapon, but I don't want her. You can use something. You can use Fischl, but she's like a crazy buff for him and also gives shields. So, bit silly. Menacing is co-op. Can be done with friends, not matchmaking. I don't know if that counts as co-op. Alright, well, I don't love this poll, but I guess it would be useful.
What would you prefer the poll to be?
I didn't say that I had a thing that I would prefer, I just said I don't love it because Menacing and Abyss 36 star aren't like mutually exclusive enough.
I feel like it tends to go in that order though, because I feel like Stygian has such a higher cap that you tend to think of like Stygian last. Like if you were a new player with a new account, you're probably gonna be like, okay, my first goal is Abyss, then it's Menacing, then it's Fearless.
Yeah. Will Ineffa make my Cloran great again? No. Cloran is like you can wheelchair with Ineffa Columbina, but overload with Durin is like pretty close. Keep the pole Stygian only? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because not even having theater on here, like what if their goals are theater?
That's what other is.
Yeah, but that's silly.
But it doesn't matter if your goal is theater because that's not what we're not making meta advice for theater. Meta advice for theater is build as many characters as possible. Even if they're shit. Because the goal of this poll is to find out what people care about, what endgame people care about. And if we're talking about if your endgame, the endgame that people care about, we already know it's not IT.
That's true. I'm wondering who to get. Neffa or Zibai. My Columbina is confirmed. I also have Neffer team. I don't have Flynn's. I want to get a Neffa for other teams such as wheelchair and other. Don't have any Geo DPS. Uh, Ineffa or Zibai. Well, you only have one Columbina, so I guess it just comes down to, if it's between Ineffa and Zibai, it just comes down to, do you want to play a Zibai team or do you want to wheelchair your other characters? I don't think it really matters that you don't have a Geo DPS.
I don't think people are always gonna think that they need a DPS of every element. It's
Yeah.
like never gonna go away. Will there be early results on the poll you think that we can look at that will be interesting?
Not quite that early. I only posted it 1 second ago.
Do you know how
Wow,
I use this thing?
already 38 votes actually. It's quite a few. 50% fearless or higher, 21% menacing, 18% abyss, 11% other. How to get in giveaway in the description. Also, before I forget, we would not be able to do this giveaway if it weren't for. Oh, that's the. I pinned that wrong thing. If it weren't for lootbar.gg, lootbar. I've used lootbar for over a year before being sponsored. On my personal account. You can save up to 25% or more on all of your purchases. The $100 pack currently is only 77 US. This is Canadian, so it's higher. New users also get a 10% discount when clicking my link. Returning users get an additional 5% off, whether it's Welkin or something higher. You can also top up for Gooner Zone Zero or Honky Starbucks. And again, not saying to spend, not trying to convince anyone to spend, but if you're going to spend anyways, might as well save money through lootbar.gg. Yay for Lootbar. Yellow's shirt is sponsored by Lootbar. Is there going to be a new Strongbox with Columbina? I don't believe so. What time will the banner arrive in Asia server? It arrives at the same time for all servers. I don't know what time it is for the Asia server. For me, it's like 7 p.m. PST, around there. Okay, now, after 139 votes, it's 51% fearless or higher, 24% abyss, menacing, 13%. I guess Llama would be a must pull. Under this criteria, if it's for fearless, Llama would be a must pull if you don't have Nahida. And if you do have Nahida, then not technically a must pull because you can do regular Hyper Bloom. Why there's so many Canadian Genshin CZs? There's like a lot of I feel like there's a lot of Canadian content creators in general on YouTube. I don't know exactly why that is, but I feel like it's like a higher percentage than there are Canadians. I don't know why. But it's for sure true for Genshin.
There could be like another goal that people have, which is just clear fearless with the character, the teams that you have or like. And if you can't like if you didn't like Lauma, it's not about clearing every fearless, it's about clearing the ones that you can with the teams that you like. If that makes sense. That could be someone's goal.
Clear the ones that you can with the teams that you like. I feel like that's not really. Ineffa is not a must pull. Honestly, horrible news.
It's like you're a pseudo fearless, like you want, like you're coping. You wish you could do fearless, but you're not gonna like literally pull a character just for one boss.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. I don't know how many people there are like that though, or if that's really like.
Well, I think a lot of people skipped Loma and didn't have Nahida and just said, well, I guess I don't get that boss.
Yeah? What makes you think that? I think most people who couldn't clear Fearless had Nahida, I'm not gonna lie, or got Llama. I think there's a very, very small subset of people who both didn't get Nahida, wanted to clear Fearless, and didn't get Llama. Very, very small subset. Have you been working out? Have you lost weight in the previous months? Yes. Yes and yes. What'd you say?
Llama's not very popular.
She ended up being quite popular. Yeah, this poll is for goals. I want to clear Fearless, but I can't. Yeah. It's diabolical that Llama and Nahida were on the same banner. I also think it actually was possible to clear the crab boss even without Nahida. I think someone was able to do it. Dendro, crab, Fearless, 4-star only. Yeah. Someone did it. Yeah, someone did it with Kale, Yao Yao, Singcho, Kuki.
I think the DPS check on that boss was pretty low, wasn't it?
Yes. Quite low. Llama, like, literally soloed it. The Jeff did it? Yeah. Traveler and Tignati? Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I think that most people... I don't think that Llama is a must-pull. Just because that boss exists.
No, the Skirk boss.
Yeah, you need either a Skirk or a Scoffier. And if it is a must-pull, how dare you? Appreciate you a bit, Silly Lobster. What's your favorite lunar team? Overall, Zibai. For sure. Definitely not max difficulty. Yeah, but I didn't put Dire on here because that's stupid. Riolet best ship. Do you ship Riolet? I don't care about that. Fear is like really hard though. I'm pretty sure Ineffa always uses the new set.
I remember when you texted me like, "Oh, this Stygian's gonna be so easy for you."
The crab?
It's the easiest one yet. No, this latest one.
And it was. You got the best. You got the best times you ever have.
That's only because of Gene Cheese.
What did I think you were gonna do?
Llama.
Yeah, I thought Llama your Llama would easily have done the Baptist, but again, cucked by C3 Sing Chui, and then various Kanich. It was, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Just wish the game goes back to having a universally strong element, universally strong unit that can fit on many teams. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to do that anymore, do they? I mean, Durin was kind of that, though. Durin's pretty universally strong, just not universally broken the way that some characters of old were.
Yeah, the people in your like the mods in your server were saying like Durin is trash and a disappointment.
That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe they weren't saying trash, but they were saying he was such a disappointment. For sure, they were saying that.
Are the Traveler buffs accumulated? Yes. Durin is not currently top tier, but he probably will be with the Hexorite characters. If you only look at like, yeah, if you only look at peak, then yeah, like peak meta, then yeah, he's a disappointment. As for 6.3, is stronger Skara or Ryo? Skara is stronger than Ryo right now. Well, as for 6.3, I don't know about 6.3. But as of Columbina, for sure it's Skara. Should I get an Ineffa for Novelette until I get Flints? If you're planning on getting Flints, then you should definitely get Ineffa. And Novelette doesn't even you don't even have to think about Novelette, but that's definitely a bonus that it works with Novelette in the meantime. Nicole Dern's gonna be the next being an Ineffa trust. I think so too. Columbia's person that we just cooked in Nefer teams. Yeah, it's ridiculously broken. She does so much damage on Nefer teams. It's insane. I'm actually enjoying Durin with Overload Clarion. Yeah, Durin is definitely like good for Overload. What's Novelette's best team? Carry Novelette, where you actually use Novelette. You go for his cons or his C1R1 and Farina C2, and then I don't know if like it's Ineffa Kazuha or Ineffa Shalonin, or if it's still Shalonin Kazuha. Probably just depends on the Stygian. Farazan should not be this low. Why? What is she good with? Where do I have her? She's literally been power crept out of Wander's best team. Although I guess someone was saying that it was miscalced, so sure, whatever. Columbina Ineffa investment priority. I went over it pretty extensively in my Columbina video. I can answer you again, but I'd need a more specific question. Columbina wearing toe shoes or Rat Shalonin? What? What's the best team for vertical investment? What? How much vertical investment? Nefer and Zibai are really close for early vertical investment. Ineffa is not a must pull, but Columbina is. Who said when did I say Columbina is? Is Zibai future proof? Nobody's future proof. That is for sure.
They think Zibai is extra not future proof though for some reason because she's Geo.
Yeah, that's
or because she doesn't have enough res shred on her team. Whatever that means.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Because they're like, if the enemy has too much resistance, that she won't be able to do it anymore. But like, how many enemies are like that?
Yeah, I don't. It's just silly. Bennett's future proof, except Bennett.
Everyone's replaceable.
Just let's talk again after Nicole releases, hey? To the co-host girl, being a DPS is dog shit without llama. Better focus on lunar charge wheelchair. Is that even relevant to anything you said? April?
What?
I asked you a question.
Well, I thought you were asking the person in the chat. I don't know what the question was.
It was to the co-host girl. Being a DPS is dog shit without llama. Better focus on lunar charge wheelchair. And I asked you, is that relevant to anything? Because they're addressing the co-host girl, and I don't remember you saying anything about that.
I didn't say anything about that.
Who's stronger, Flint's or Nefer? They're both top DPS.
Should we get Columbina C0R1 or Columbina Ineffa? Probably Columbina Ineffa, but you could also get Columbina and like a DPS. That's a lunar.
Am I good if I get only an Effa but not Columbina for Flints? It's definitely better. It's good enough for what? Probably good enough for. I mean, it depends on your goals, but it is the priority, and then it depends on
Lots.
making that. Depends on if you want to make that team stronger or you need more characters.
Lots of people are going to be pulling Ineffa just because she's considered a busted combo with Columbina.
Yeah. Why is an Effa not a must pull? Could you elaborate? Because there's plenty of accounts that would be better off pulling something other than an Effa. So if you're making a Nefer team with Llama Nefer and you get Columbina, what exactly are you going to be doing with your Ineffa? I think generally be better to focus on maybe a Hexerite team or your Skirk or Marika team or another future DPS rather than taking your Columbina away from your Nefer Llama just to wheelchair something that's going to be power crept next DPS anyway. So if you're focusing on Nefer Llama or Zibai Columbina, then you can just go ahead and skip an Effa. Never for Flints only. If your goal is to make an old character stronger, like in wheelchair an old stronger character like Hutao or Arlecchino or whatever, and your Arlecchino is low investment or whatever, then Ineffa is a great pull for that. Or just to have more fun teams to play with, Ineffa is very flexible. But yeah, definitely not a must pull. There's plenty of accounts. I think most people will probably end up using Ineffa if they pull her, so she's definitely not a bad pull. I think she's a good pull for most accounts, but is she a must pull? No. Who would you recommend if you don't have any non-cry characters? It's probably good to get a non-cry DPS pairing of either Nefer Llama Columbina or Zibai Columbina or Flint's Ineffa Columbina. It's probably good to get one of those three as long as you like one of them. If I have no lunar characters, should I skip Bina? If you plan on not getting any lunar characters, then yeah, you should skip Bina. I don't want Flynn's, and if it could be good for Zibai, Luga, Bina as a sustain, I don't think that's worth the pull, no. It loses damage versus Goro. It loses damage versus Zhongli. There's plenty of sustain. Like, I think that there's generally going to be enough sustain with Goro.
People said they were pulling Shalonen for Zibai on Reddit, and then there was people saying that on the Varisa mains, they were like, I pulled for Varisa's weapon and lost the Shalonen. How can I use it? Should I get Shalonen now? They're like, you can use that weapon with Zibai. So you should pull for Zibai now because you have Shalonen's weapon.
Wow. The cope is unreal.
I pulled on Durin's weapon banner because they're nice generalist weapons.
People at the coping is crazy.
Yeah, like, I feel like these people need to just, like, accept that they made a bad decision and not, like, double down on the bad decision. Like, yes, you have Shalonen's weapon, but, like, that doesn't mean you need to get Shalonen. Just accept that you have trash on your account now and move on, and you really shouldn't have pulled on that banner to begin with. But, like, don't like, double down, you know?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is...
At least Peak Patrol, if they do get Zibai, at least Peak Patrol is better than the flute of a pretzel, but it's still not that good. Top 3 favorite 5 stars. Skirk.
That was a trap question, and you fell for it.
What do you mean?
They want to know for the
What do you mean?
quiz.
Diana is not even a 5-star. She could still be my favorite. Skirk, Llama.
Skirklebloom.
I think it's Llama second.
For real? Not even like Zibai?
I love Llama. It might be. It might be Zibai. We'll see when I get her on my account.
Well, I did all this shit, and I didn't mark any of it off. How did this happen?
Because you're bad at the game.
I mark off every chest I ever find.
I do have Flins, but I'm going for Columbina and Zibai, not an Ineffa, because I don't have a Geo DPS. Is this a good decision? No. If you like Flins, then you should get Ineffa and forget about Zibai. You don't need a Geo DPS. What do you need a Geo DPS for exactly? But if you like Zibai, then you can totally get Zibai.
No, she's gonna be easily power crept because she's a Geo DPS, and just look at the Geo DPS in the game.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have Rust Shred on her team.
All right, Fearless or higher is at 52%, Abyss 36-star 28%, Menacing 9%. Other 11%. The fact that other is only 11% means we did a pretty good job in the end with the poll choices. Do you think whoever
People choosing other?
Yeah, because we put the options, so not too many people are choosing other, right? So we put good options for the other ones. Okay, I was trying to answer, but you interrupted me. Do you think whenever Breeze blows is better than Golden Troop for official? No, Golden Troop is better. Navia, Columbina, and Ineffa, Shalonen. You don't really want Ineffa on Lunar Charge teams. She interrupts the Lunar Charge. You'd rather have Farina there. Assuming you have Farina. If you don't have Farina, I don't actually know how Ineffa calcs there. Mega Rose C1, I don't have Zhongli. Is it still worth it to go for Zibai if Gora's not on her banner? Gora will be on her banner. Let's be real. Shalon ain't good now. Shalon's like pretty fine. Should I pull for Columbina? Caesar R1 Nefer. C2 R0 Llama based. My Nefer team hits good. I've been saving for Lalias. I don't have her. Then go for Cons, my C1 Mav. I don't know pull saves right now. Well, Columbina is an extra good pull because you have C2 R0 Llama. I think it'd be crazy to not get Columbina. But if you like don't have other teams or like you're really unsatisfied with other teams, like I understand that team is already going to be crazy strong without Columbina. So like it's a ridiculous upgrade to get Columbina on that team. But yeah, if you're really lacking in other teams, that I could see skipping. I want to make Nefer team stronger. I currently have Nefer with R1, Llama, Neely with C2, Oneida. Thank you. Get Columbina. And then Columbina would be priority 1, and then C2 Llama. 2 of the 4 stars on Zibai's banner are going to be Geo supports, Gordon Luga. That's what I think, for sure. It'd be crazy if not. When was the last time Gore was on a banner?
A long time ago.
Like, it's been a ridiculously long time. Oh, he was on Mizuki Seijuin in 5.4. That's so random.
Who?
Goro.
Mm,
Not as long ago as I thought, but it's still a year ago. What do you think are going to be the Foresters in Columbina banner? I don't really know. Not going to lie. Giveaway? Giveaway? Giveaway. Is Versa Overload better than Versa Plunge? What? G Plunge is in Overload. I have C0 Elron Shanya and my Chevrolet is C0. Depends on your E. I think Overload should still be better. But it depends on the Stygian, I guess. Wasn't that the lowest pulled banner ever? Probably. I mean, I would be shocked if it wasn't, to be honest. Mizuki and Seijuin. Best enemy to practice on for your rotations? A lot of people like the Dorito, but it's a bit squishy.
You can do the Dorito if you take your weapon off and your attack sands.
Yeah. Is Raisa competitive in a recharge team? Yeah, she can get carried pretty well by Ineffa Bina. It's like not that far. I don't know it depends what you mean by competitive. It's still pretty good. Is Columbina's weapon a must-have? Would it be better to pull for Zibai's weapon? If you're playing a Zibai team, then Columbina's weapon is pretty low priority. It'd be better to get Illua constellation / Zibai constellations before you go for any weapons on that team. So you go for after like Columbina C0, probably good idea, and then Zibai C2, and then you can go for a Zibai weapon. What's the Dorito? It's the Sumeru algorithmic of semi-intrinsic overseer network or something. Is Zibai C1 any good? I want Illua. Yep. Nefer premium team artifact sets. Nefer on the DPS set. Llama, I think, on two piece. Or on Deepwood. Columbina on Silken. And Kuki on either Deepwood or Instructor. I think Llama... Yeah, I've seen kind of both. Should be pretty close. You look a bit under the weather? Oh yes, I'm quite sick. I'm a bit better today though. Ning Long tier list placement with Columbina. I haven't seen any calcs. I don't have Ineffa, but I have Llama C0R1 and Ineffa C0R1. Do I need Ineffa for Columbina team? No. See, that's an example where I would say Ineffa is probably not as good of a pull as building a second team after you get your Columbina. Can Lanyan be a good replacement for Kuki and Nefer Premium? No. Premium assist of Nahid instead of Kuki? Yeah, then in that case, yeah, okay. Then Nahida is on Deepwood. And Llama's on two piece EM. Is April excited for Varki?
No,
Barca?
skipping Barca.
I got Flins and Llama. Who would you recommend? Interesting choice. Probably get. Well, I mean, do you want to make an effort team or a Flint's team? If you want to make a Flint's team, go for Ineffa. If you want to make an effort team, go for an effort. Or go for Columbina and then get an effort later. Like you could probably, yeah, and then the other team will just be like an option that you have. How good is Ningguang with Bina? Well, that's two Ningguang questions. I mean,
Probably bad.
she's still bad, but I guess it's her best team now. Like it doesn't just like fix her scalings all of a sudden, right? Like it'll be her best team, but like it doesn't all of a sudden make her good. Would C2R1 Neely be better than C0R0 Nahida for main effort? Oh yeah, way better. C1 Albedo, do I pull for Zibai or is he good enough as a DPS? Albedo is not good enough as a DPS, but that doesn't necessarily mean you should pull for Zibai. Do you think Zibai will get a dedicated 5-star support? I don't think so. I want Zibai, but I don't want her C1 or C2.
So many people ask questions that are like, should I get this character or that character? And so often is the answer like, neither.
Yeah. I have C2 R0 Novelette, interesting choice, and C2 R0 Farina. Should I get an Effa? I have Shalona Kazuha. I don't know. I think if you have C2 R0, it takes a lot of the pressure off of Novelette. I think getting his weapon would be a good idea, though. I would go for his weapon over an Effa. That's probably going to be a much better return for you. What team is better, Flint's and Neffa or Neffa Llama? They're both about the same. Neffa has a bit higher peaks. Flint's is a lot easier. Do you think Zibai will do? I already answered that. Is Nida significantly worse than Neffa for DPS Columbina? Yes, but if you get if you go for like Columbina Sig instead, then that can surpass Ineffa for DPS Bina, but then you're also not having a sustain, so R1 is good for DPS Bina, it's bad for everything else. Not bad, but it's pretty low priority. How does the giveaway work? It's in the description. C1 Skirk better investment than R1 Skirk? No, R1's way better.
It's gonna be a while before I'm done with all of Sumeru.
Which non-correct character do you think will last past this region comfortably based on teammate supports, etc.? All three will last the same in my opinion, as long as you get their premium teams. They all do about the same DPS. There's nothing intrinsic about any of them that should make them last longer than others. They both have like the same trigger conditions for all of their stuff, like in regards to reactions and stuff. Yeah, I don't really see any of them being much better than any others in the long run. Ineffa isn't a must pull. I need her for my Flint's team. Well, I didn't say she wasn't a must pull for you. She's definitely a must pull for Flynn's Maxers. Are people gonna say it? Do people in the comments think this is future proof? It's the most future
What?
proof you can get out of Nod Cry. The Ineffa Columbina combo. It's like Sitlali Muika.
I feel like nothing is future-proof ever, and everything will be power-crept. Look at Mawika.
Yeah, I think that they're wrong because Sitlali Muika is a DPS core. This is an off-field core. It's not like Sitlali Muika is a DPS core.
What do you mean? Mawika was an off-field core. She was the best in slot team for every DPS in the game.
Yes, and it was about as and it wasn't future proof. That's what I mean. Muika isn't power crept. As a support, she kind of is. Soul Glad Reverie, subscribe with Prime. Thank you so much. Literally my new favorite person. Muika's still the top DPS with combos? Yeah. I think she's an amazing DPS.
I think she's washed.
Bait used to be believable. Fearless or higher is down to 50%. Abyss is up to 30%. Menacing is down to 9%. Other is 11%. Is the giveaway today? It is on Columbina Day.
Columbina Day.
Columbina Day. I don't want Field being needs llama, but how much does she need Ineffa? Could I get away with skipping her this patch? If you want to play Bina, like Bina llama is like an okay DPS. And if you want to upgrade it, you can either go for Ineffa, which gives you a shield, or you can go for R1 Bina, which gives you a bit more damage. You're going to have a hard time clearing even the Shill Stygian with Bina llama, just because the HP is so high. I only have Ryan, Kazuha, Tignati, Baiju, Kaching, and 5-star characters. Who's the best pull value I can pull in 2 characters? Well, your account is very old
They
and
just want you
bad.
to say Columbina and Ineffa. Who's the plus full value can pull in 2 characters? They just want you to say Columbina and Ineffa. That's a weird question.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Maybe they have two 5 stars worth of 5 stars worth of pulls. If we're talking strictly meta, I don't recommend Columbina and Ineffa unless you're also going to get llama for the DPS Columbina, or unless you're going to get Flints. I'm sorry. I know it's an unpopular take. I know people are in love with this Ineffa Columbina wheelchair, but unless your goal is to wheelchair an old character, just getting an Ineffa Bina is not like future proof. It's not like yes, it will make you be able to wheelchair old characters, but it's not just going to single-handedly carry your account. It is very good, but it's like You're partially responsible for the wheelchair hype. Okay. Is having what, more than one non-crit main DPS uh, um, inefficient due to all of them wanting Columbina? I think so, yeah. Which one's better for Flints? Ineffa. Yeah, you can't fix your account with just 2 5-stars. You got to make a plan as to what you want to build. So do you want to make an effort team? Do you want to make a Zibai team? Do you want to make a Flint's team? Do you want a DPS Columbina? Don't do that. Do you want a Varka team? So first you got to tell me what teams you want to build, and then I can tell you what to pull for those teams. Is Lost Prayer good than R2 with Sith for Versa? Yeah. For older returning players, which characters have the best pull value? Like I said, it's not like that anymore. You have to pick what DPS you want. So go to the tier list. Do you want to play Flints, Nefer, Zibai, Moika, Skirk, Versa, Mulani, Columbina? Who do you want to pick? Who do you want to play? And then I can tell you what other characters to get to support them. Leeway big if they receive buffs. Where do you think they'd be on the tier list? I mean, it depends on the buffs they get, right? There's no way to know. Sucrose got a tiny buff. Klee got a pretty decent buff. Like, it really depends what kind of buffs they get and how it synergizes with other stuff. R5 with Sith, I think on average Lost Prayer is a little bit better than R5 with Sith for Versa. But if you reset impact, obviously with Sith is better. Do you prefer Nefer or Flint gameplay wise? It's kind of tough now that there's Columbina. It's Nefer actually. Now that we have Columbina fixed her. Why Ineffa is not a must pull? You're on YouTube, so you can rewind. No, it's just because there's plenty of accounts that don't need her. Right? If you're building an Nefer team, if you're building a Zibai team, why would you get an Ineffa? There's better things to pull for the other teams. Navi only DPS, am I cooked? Yeah, you're cooked for a while, until you can build up your account. What's the set for Mona and Millennium Premium?
Bro, it seems like it takes forever to not be cooked.
It does. For sure.
Like, I feel like I'm still cooked.
You've cleared every stage in at Fearless.
Bro,
You've cleared every single stage in at Fearless.
This last Fearless was like Cooktown. Like, let's be real, that's Cooktown.
You've cleared every single Fearless stage in.
I'm so cooked, okay?
Every single one. The most recent one was the fastest you've ever cleared it.
Because of Gene shit. Only because of Gene bullshit.
First buy, which is better, early investment, constellation, or weapon? Constellation / Illua. Want to build C6 Chlorine? Is it worth it to build an Effa, to pull an Effa for her? No. Anything new in Varka? No. Is an Effa good with child? Nothing is good with child.
XD? Thank you. See, I help with reading the comments. XDD. Thank you.
I'll get C2 R1 Columbina. I currently have no Nodcar units. I'll get Llama and Nefer. But do I need to get Ineffa for the meantime? No. Well, okay, for the meantime. What do you mean for the meantime? Also, is Nefer C2 better than Columbina C2? Nefer... okay. Llama C2 is the best. C2 R1 Columbina is good. Llama C2, if you're getting Nefer, then Llama C2 is priority. But C1 R1 Nefer is also good. And then should you get Ineffa for the meantime? I mean, if you've just got pulls to burn, you can get an FF for the meantime so you have something to do with your Columbina, because I don't know. I have not seen any C2 R1 Columbina calcs when you don't have any other Nodcry units, so I don't know how, I have no idea how good that's going to be. You could just get it and try it out, and if you sounds like you just have money to burn, so you could just get an FF in the meantime, I guess. Read this.
But if you have money to burn, and you want to burn it, why not use loot bar?
Woo.
.gg.
Woo. Columbina plus Ineffa or Zibai. I got Llama and Nefer. But Northlands or any Geomain. Do you want to make a Zibai team? Do you want to make a Flint's team? I think getting just Columbina is enough, and then focusing on a Hexarai team or a future team or a different team is probably
Zibai
better.
An okay poll if you don't plan on getting her C1 or C2. If you don't plan on doing that ever, I would probably not recommend it, because you're gonna want C6 Aluga for her to be competitive with the other DPSs, especially long term. And the only way you're gonna be getting that is by pulling on her banner. I mean, unless for some reason you really want the characters that she's running alongside. Like if you really want Nouvellette as well, then I guess you're in luck. But Nouvellette, I wouldn't recommend Nouvellette from like a meta perspective, to be honest. And who knows who will be alongside her on her rerun. Maybe it's like cooked. Kokomi rerun.
Oh. Is Skirk C0, R0, Furnace C2, Escafe C0, R0, Mona C1, or C6 Singchu a meta team? Yes. You can consider Skirk R1. That would help. Like, that would really take it to the next level. But I would say that's I'd say Furnace C2 makes that a meta team. How do you
Skirk
stay
investment
interested?
Priority? Her weapon first, and then her cons.
Apparently, I just learned the other day, I'm always here learning new things. Her weapon first, and then Escafe C1 is like slightly better than her cons. But her C2 improves her playstyle and like a lot of Stygian cheese, so in practice her cons might be better than Escafe C1. They're really close though. You can kind of go either.
Look at that, I answered the Skirk investment question, and you didn't at first. See? Who's
I
the
hate
Skirk
you
mate
for
now?
that. I hate you for that. I want to answer all the Skirk questions. Hey Jello, hope you and your family are doing well. What fourth character is best for Zibai, Luga, Columbina? Goro. And thank you so much for the subscribe. Literally my new favorite person. Wolk G. 9 months. That must have been since pretty much when I started streaming. Can I pull both Ineffa and Bina? I don't know. Can you? Ineffa, C1 or R1 better? I think they're both the same, is my understanding. Should I pull Ineffa if I don't want a Flint's team and I only have Nov to wheelchair? I'll get confirm Bina. What else are you going to use Bina with if you don't get Ineffa? I think if we're talking meta, the only thing worth it to get for Bina is one of the DPSs. if we're talking meta.
Doesn't this look like it says hi?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I have Flint, C0 plus R1, Jade Spear. I'll pull Ineffa and Columbina. Enough pity to want to get one 5-star weapon. Do you recommend I pull Bina plus Ineffa weapon or wait for Flint's rerun? The best thing you can do is get Flint's C1 or R1. How bad is an Ineffa team without Hydro? She doesn't use her kit on teams without Hydra at all. But you can still put her as a sustain on overload teams and have it be close to the peak, but it's like she's not doing anything, so there's no point in doing that. Best team for exploration? This is my exploration team.
Depends on what region you're in.
Depends on what region you're in, what puzzle you're doing, and how much. But it's not true because Skirk is the best character for exploring because, like, just look at her. Where'd you get your Genshin figures? Nilu and Shenhe and Zhongli are from AliExpress. They're like $40. And then the Fischl, the Hutao, Kaching are official. And then Ellen is from, I don't know, I can't remember where I got it from. It's like a really high quality resin, whatever.
What the fuck? I'm getting nostalgia for, oh my god, farming for Alhaitham.
What are we doing today? Hanging out.
Hanging out.
May I ask what headphones you're using? Oh yeah, these are the AirPods Max. Yeah. Ellen figure straight fire. Yeah, it's after I decided I wasn't going to continue covering ZZZ, I was going to like return or sell it, but then and the official one too, because I ordered the official one so long before it came out. I was thinking about not keeping it, but like they were so well reviewed for figures that like they were some of the highest reviewed figures of all time. So I was like, well, let's just keep them, and I am glad I did. They're very nice. Is there even any way to use my 3 scoured spines? Is it worth loving all 3 of them or not? Depends on your account. Like on my account, I have so many weapons that I would refine them, but depends on your account. Like,
Oh my god, not the sand dumping.
sand dumping.
Sand dumping time. Guys, you ready for sand dump?
What are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna mute you.
What? Why? What? Wait, where's the sand dump? Oh, there it is.
I love that there's this Pokemon card. It's so good. Look at this
Does
attack name.
this relate to sand dumping?
It does, it does. We've got a couple of them. We've got Venusaur and Snivy EX with the attack Forest Dump. So good. Translation moment. And
It just
then
sounds like Forrest Gump.
I know.
Forrest Gump.
And then they went and did it again with Jungle Dump on a different card.
Hell yeah.
Listen, Jello, these moron are broke and don't have any premium to pull.
No,
They
no, no,
just
no.
asking these questions to suck your energy. Just stop. Relax. The demon spawn chat is here to suck my energy. They're not really going to use your advice. That's what that comment sounds like. Can I run Columbina DPS with Llama but no Ineffa? Yes.
Is this what I'm supposed to do? Now go! Dump away! Dumpity dump dump dumpity dump dump dumpity dump dump dumpity dump.
I'm muting. I'm muting you.
What? What? It's dumping! Gee, I thought you like got like chests or something for dumping.
Is Duran relevant for Shao or is Shenyan, Farina, and C6 Farzan still better? Shao is really, really struggling right now, and his best team is just whatever the brand new off-field carry is. So it was Duran. Actually, I don't even know if it was Duran. I don't know if it was Duran. I think Farzan was still better, but now it's Columbina and Ineffa. So he's cooked. Do you play Genshin in your dreams? I have never played Genshin in my dreams. No. I have interacted with a couple characters in my dreams, but only like a couple times ever.
I've wished
And
and
I have a
lost in
lot
my
of
dreams.
dreams. Oh,
Wait,
I have
no, I
wished.
wished.
Wait, you're right. I have wished in my dreams. Yeah. Go ahead.
New stream title: Taking a Big Dump in Sumeru. Yes.
Forest dump.
Sand dumping might be my new favorite activity.
Can I run DPS
See,
Columbina
people
without
like
but
the
no
dumping.
Ineffa? I answered that already. Would Shalona or Novelette be better general value for new players? Neither. Marty Planning and Effa Flins. These are all characters I like. I was thinking Shalona would be good for exploration versatility. I mean, if you love Novelette, then you can get Shalonen, but for new players generally, I would not recommend either of them. For exploration, yeah, sure. If you value exploration, then Shalonen's not a bad pull. Can I run DPS? I answered you already. You answered. If I have C0 Flints and plan on pulling Bina and Ineffa, what artifact set do I put Ineffa on? The new set. Is very good. New wafers and slander when? It's true, we haven't done one in a long time.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Is it a good time yet? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to have a talk about it. Is Mav weapon worth more than
Oh, you
C1
need
or
to fill
C2?
the dump bins.
C2 is very good. C1 is not as good, but C2 is a bigger increase than R1. Kind of bait you into doing both. Is one gacha addicted if they pull in their dreams? Yeah, definitely. I have since I became a creator, I haven't dreamed about wishing because I get every character, obviously.
Wow.
You what?
I dreamed that I like got multiple 5 stars that aren't even possible, like different 5-star, limited 5 stars on the same banner. I dreamed that I got like seed and stuff on the same banner,
I remember I remember you told me about that.
and like multiple Janes or something. Oh, it's up there for real.
Who's your favorite
Okay,
character in
guys,
ZZZ?
thank you for coming to my dump session. We successfully dumped today. Now it's time to get my dump treasure.
It's still Bernice is my favorite ZZ character, I think. I like
Dumpity
Yusung.
dump dump, dumpity dump dump.
How do I mute you? Where is it? Where's the mute? Oh, there it is. No, that's the stream. I think that I would like Yisung Chongwang better, but I don't know. Her personality is just kind of. I don't know. Bernice's personality is just the best. What are your
She
take
doesn't
on
really even have
suggest?
a story relevance at all.
Bernice?
Mhm.
Yeah. What's your take on Suggest video where he calcs Zibai, Columbina, and Ineffa, Shalona is comparable to Zibai, Columbina, Aluga, Zhongli? In practice, when you get a high invested Zibai, the Alua one starts to outpace. Do you watch any sport? I watch quite a bit of hockey.
Oh my god, here we go.
What? You want me to talk about hockey now? I wasn't gonna, but now that you sound excited. The NHL standings are like crazy this year. The Pacific Division,
Dumpity dump dump,
the Pacific
dumpity dump
Division,
dump, dumpity dump dump,
the
dumpity doo.
I mean, you're muted by the way. They can't hear you anymore. I figured out how. The Pacific Division is so bad that the best team in the Pacific Division wouldn't even make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. I don't know if that's still true, but it was true as of yesterday. What artifacts should I build for Silali and Ansan from week 8? I covered that in my artifact guide. Venom King, I don't understand your comment. You keep posting it. It's not even about me. I I don't know what you keep posting it. I don't know what to say to you.
Sumeru is so crazy complicated for no reason.
Do you think it's more complicated than Inazuma?
I don't know, it's been a long time since I've done Inazuma. I think so, though.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to cough more, so I'm gonna we'll probably end stream there. Um, yeah, okay. Who should we raid?
Oh no, best Alhaitham team right now, and is it worth it to build him? No, it's not. But it's like Lauma, like what, like
I mean, it's Llama
Farina
Columbina and
Cookie?
Ineffa. No, it's
Yeah.
Llama Columbina and Ineffa, and it's better to use him off field and never put him on field.
Well, I mean, if it's Columbina and Ineffa, then you wouldn't want double Dendro because that wouldn't be enough Hydro for Ineffa.
Correct. So yeah, you can use
So
Cookie,
then,
but it
yeah.
Ineffa still is better. But yeah. Who to raid? It's crazy that Sakapoko still gets so many views. He doesn't really make videos anymore, but he's still
I have no idea who that is.
exactly. But he's got 600 people live. That's crazy. I love Sakapoko. Okay, I'm rating Soru now.